Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Todd from No Picks Podcast.
What's up, y'all? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so Joe, check this out. Today, I have a little bit of a more lighthearted material coming from the streets of Philly, right? So I'm gonna pull up this clip, I'm gonna play it, and we're gonna react to it.
All right.
So in South Philly, they smell a rat or two. There's a rat infestation, and neighbors say these guys aren't just gross. They're actually causing major damage. So we put our Steve Keeley on the case. And are they around?
Oh, you all right. Well, there you go. On top of that trash bag. See the trash bag moving? So, yes, they're around. And so they've been running around all during little Kathy's weather right there during Dawn's report. So, yes, it's not hard to spot them at night. And Kathy just talked about how it's getting warmer. So this trash left out on the sidewalk in the street is obviously the reason it's drawing the rats. And when it gets warmer, this trash gets stinkier. And these little hefty bags are no match for the sharp teeth of a hungry Philly rat. So that line, you smell a rat, that's just not some old line around here on Watt Street in South Philly, right off Snyder and right behind Broad Street. That's where this trash is from. The business is fronting Broad Street, and this is the back of them. The many who park here on Watt Street now know the overpowering, rancid, rotting, rank, horrendous smell of rats that turn their cars into some rat mobile homes.
I could see a big rat scurrying across. And I was shocked because I didn't know if it was a rat. I thought it was a cat or a possum.
I've seen a couple. Don't love that either.
You can hear them screaming, making rat noises. It's so creepy. You got to turn around.
The latest string of car break-ins in the city has happened here on
Look at him.
are the rats. Big rats.
Oh, that was big.
The ones we saw this week. What did you discover when you looked under your hood?
Well, I popped the hood, and then I saw a bunch of garbage, and I thought maybe something had melted and gotten hot. And then I saw a rat fall down, and then it was just absolutely insane. I'd never seen anything like that before.
How big was the rat under your hood?
I'm not even lying, a small cat.
Everyone we met here on Watt Street told us of their rat run-ins and thousands on rat-caused car repair bills and that smell.
I got a report from my mechanic saying that I needed to get $2,600 worth of work on it. A knock sensor needed to be replaced, and he said he could tell it was rodent damage. So I had rats in two cars. One car was completely damaged with rat urine and feces. I had to get an expert to come out and professionally clean it.
We have been in contact with some of the property owners on South Broad Street that face their backs and their trash area faces Watt Street, and working with them, the city, Vector, to bait that area and to try to get it under control. Our goal is to make sure that trash is stored properly, and that if not stored properly, there will be consequences and fines associated with it.
Well, listen, so Philly, we don't just have to deal with, shootings and, lootings. Now we got to deal with rats.
Yeah.
So,
a large, hungry Philly rat. I was like, yo, he going, I'm convinced some hating ass fool from New York brought them rats there, bro, because it was never this bad, bro. We had mice, but the rat problem over I'd say the past maybe 4 or 5 years has gotten significantly worse. It was never something I could be yeah, Philly, rats. But until 4 years ago, I'm yo, Philly really got a rat problem.
Right.
We really have a rat problem, bro. And it's out of pocket, bro. But are we really surprised though? Think about how long we've been trying to combat the litter in the city. There's literally food all around the city for them to eat because people are so nasty and people litter. We've had a litter problem for a while now. We've been talking about litter since I was in elementary school. So that's well over 25 years, right? So it's finally caught up, and somehow we just had this environment was just conducive to a rat infestation, bro. So I'm not surprised it happened, but bro, these rats is out of pocket. Small cats, bro, in the hoods of your car, it just fell down. Bro, I probably scream and lose my mind. I ain't gonna hold you. If the rat caught me off guard, bro, I might scream. Yeah, wife, you might look at me different, but if it came out of nowhere, checking under my hood, I might flip out. Brian gonna hold you. No, like this is out of pocket,
Yo,
bro.
this rat thing is crazy. But listen, it's a thing. Like I don't understand
Yeah,
why, but bro, like
it is.
yo, the article was saying he was like people don't like dispose of trash properly. They just like kind
Right.
of like put it out in bags and just like leave it there for days or whatever. Where you got to take that shit out on trash day, right? Like take it out the day before, or like you got to put it in cans. You got to do something, yo. Like you can't just do nothing. And
Yeah.
before I moved out,
Right.
in Philly, I was living on Second and Erie. You remember? I was living Second and Erie,
Remember?
and it was a rat problem over there. Like people, like rats were like getting in people's cars and shit. It didn't get in my car, but people were.
Yeah.
It was like going under people's stuff, and they were kind of like, "Hey, you better watch out. These rats are like they coming." So I would imagine now
Right.
they hear. You know what I mean like it's crazy.
Bruh.
I don't know how do you combat this, right? Because like mice and rats are smart. Like they don't just eat rat poison, right? They kind of some of them
Right.
move around it. They eat around the rat poison. They eat the food. They don't
Right.
just eat what was presented out to them. I remember watching an episode of it had to be The Simpsons. I remember watching an episode of The Simpsons. And The Simpsons, it was like a it was a mouse problem in The Simpsons, and they kept putting out predators to combat it, right? So then with the mice, they put out cats, and then the cats started overrunning the city. And then they put out like bigger cats to hunt those cats. Then they put out like mongooses, and then like snakes. They put out like bears, right? So it just kept getting worse. So instead of like a bunch of mice, they had a bunch of bears running around the city and shit like that.
That's wild. That's wild.
But yeah,
That's fucking yeah. Listen, bro. Like I share this reluctantly because it's kind of embarrassing. But like you already know, I'm in this house that I won in Zombieland. We're
right.
trying to move out by the summer, so we're gonna be out of here soon. But
Right.
we got this house awarded to us in a civil lawsuit. Blah 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 blah. But I had a hole. There was a leak coming from right in my kitchen above my fridge. So I had somebody come in, and my stepdad. I had him come in and try to fix it. So he opened up the hole, saw where it was coming from, it was coming from the bathroom, did the silicone and everything. He had to do all that in the bathroom to make sure it wasn't leaking. He left the hole open, right? He was like, I'll come back and fix it. Hole was open for like a few weeks. Now, mind you, this neighborhood has a bad rat infestation. It's Zombieland. There's rats everywhere in Zombieland. I could hear them sometimes crawling in the walls, but they couldn't get in the house. So when he left that hole open, bro, when I told you, two of them got in the house. And I know because the droppings were getting bigger. They were getting to like food and like hard to reach places, and places were like, how is this happening? That's how we realized it, right? One day I woke up, I work from home. My internet couldn't queue up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my internet? God damn, like what's going on? Never happened before. I'm looking. Verizon people come out, they looking, they figure out rats been eating my wires, bro. They were eating my Ethernet wires. They fixed it, put a new wire in. Next day, woke up, rat ate through the new wire. I had to go and run to Walmart. Told my boss, like, listen, I don't even want to tell you because it's embarrassing. So it's a problem. Like they were eating the wires, and I didn't have internet to work from home.
But they
So these
consume
rats,
it.
huh?
They consume like eat it, like
They
consume
eat
it.
the whatever the wires cover, like the plastic, whatever. They eat it, bro. I don't know if they eat it or they just like to chew on it because they like to chew on stuff. Two days back to back, bro. Verizon came. You know how embarrassing it is to tell your boss, like, listen, my internet ain't working because the rat ate my wires. I said that yesterday. I had to say it again the next day, bro. I was so embarrassed to say that, and I hate to share
Crazy,
this,
bro.
but these rats are out of pocket, bro. Like they really are, and they're in the walls, like they're everywhere. And look, big up to Mayor Parker because the street cleaners they're coming like 2 or 3 times a week, and they're picking up the trash in people's trash cans even when it's not trash day. But
Right.
it's part of one of those things they're doing to like prevent the rats from having something to eat. So whenever they go around and sweep the streets, they bring a garbage truck and they start taking people's trash out of the bag, even if it's not trash day. I appreciate that. That's
Oh,
one way that I
that's
see
pretty cool.
they're trying to help because otherwise
Right.
people just come on, dude. You should find people who put their bags on the curb and don't put them in trash cans. You should
Yeah.
find them because
Yeah.
when they're all over the floor, the zombies dig through all of them. Well, sorry, the people around the drug addicts in the area will dig through your bags, and you see them, and they'll leave all
Right.
the clothes and stuff you throw out, and then the rats and the mice get into it. So I think that they should start finding people for just leaving bags on the curb. Nah, get a trash bin. Get something. Like, help us try to help to solve this problem. So, yeah, bro, I hate that I shared that story, but listen, y'all, it's Reliant and Zombieland. The rats is crazy. They crazy out here. This is a mess, bro. But yeah, I hope it gets better. I don't know if it will. And like you said, how do you combat it? Like, I don't know, bro. I really don't really know. The best thing we can do is try to keep our house clean and make sure that all the holes that they can get into are plugged up. I had to get up there with my wifey helped me out. That's what my wife. We had to get up there, and I was like, no, I'm closing this. Got a piece of wood, sealed the hole. It's not perfect, but it don't matter. We ain't gonna be here. That's their problem. But it stopped them from coming in from the damn ceiling. So I mean, we patched it up. Ain't been no
I
rat
would
since,
say
but.
get a puma, bro. Like,
Yo, a puma, yo, a mountain lion, like, bruh, something, bruh, like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Yeah, that might help.
Raise it from like a cub, I guess, so that way it won't attack you.
I know. I might get a cat when we move. I'm allergic to them, but we might try to find a hyperallergenic one and get a cat just to help with like random bugs and stuff like that, or mice.
No,
Like,
I seen cats run from rats, bro. Like they don't want no problems with
oh
no
my
rats.
god, especially
You
they look
need
like
like a
small
feral cat
cats.
or some shit. Like one of them Jones, like from the African plains, or like, you know what I mean, like somewhere, one of them Jones. That's like one of them Jones that'll be like when they pat you, your shit you see like flush. Like flush.
Yeah, damn. Nah, but yeah, listen, desperate times call for desperate measures. So
Yeah.
that might have to happen. But no, this is an interesting clip, and I'm not surprised people are reporting on it on the news now, because it's really becoming a problem, man. Like, Philly, come on, y'all, get it together, man. Y'all done banned the ski mask, y'all done banned the ATVs, the tinted windows. Like, do something about these rats, man.
Yeah, ban the rats. Like,
Ban the rats. Ban the rats. Do something, man.
Yeah.
This is a quality of life issue, man.
Right. Well, listen, comment, like, subscribe. Anybody from Philly specifically, let us know what y'all think. Yeah, I already said subscribe, right? All right. Until next time, y'all.
Until next time, stay rat free.
Rat free.